Coming down from a massive high, it's Gene Alcantara. Hey y'all, Street Fighter 6 is super freaking fire, and I've been meaning to delve into more of the stuff that game entails, especially getting involved in its world tour mode. Oh my, that shit is amazing. I want to delve more into it, but I understand that right now there is a new Mercenaries update that came out for Grand Theft Auto, and I wanted to look into it a little bit more. As you all know, I've been following the series for a while, and I do want to get a slice of that action. Let me just change real quick, because I figure that when it comes to a new piece of DLC, it's always important to dress and look your best, but with someone as an expansive wardrobe as someone such as myself, a experienced grinder that's familiar with all types of uses of how to exploit the game for the maximum amount of profit being made over a daily basis, it's important to always, I suppose, dress comfortably when it comes to trapping respectfully. And this outfit just screams very try-hard in my opinion. Let me just alter a couple more things here and there so it would be a little bit more in line with the type of stuff that I would wear IRL when I do trapping stuff of this sort. And I see like the little notification, but I'm going to just ignore that right now because I am trying to look for something that matches more or less with the jacket and the boots, because you know, as long as you have Doc Martens and a good track jacket whatsoever, you will definitely mesh well with whatever is happening in the situation. So going for a little bit more classic look. Real ones, no, but right now I am just gonna go look at some stuff outside, trying to go see what the heck is happening right now, you know, after like installing the update and
this
whatnot.
Is Charlie Reed from your hangar. Been a minute, right? So I don't know if you know this, but private militaries are back in business. And there's one group of assholes taking serious advantage of the good publicity. Merryweather Security. I'm talking major recruitment drives, government contracts.
Hey y'all, post-video recording voiceover edit Gene here. When I was making this video earlier, something had happened with my capture card recording audio content, so for some reason or other it recorded and got detailed footage of the video, but it didn't exactly have the best quality when it came to getting the audio part of the portion. So I'm just gonna like gloss over more or less what happened in real time. So what had happened was your character gets a text and a call from Charlie, but then Ron hits you up and he's all like, "Whoa, I can't believe it! Those Dex people and the Fooligans, you actually started becoming gang with them?" And I'm like, yeah, I guess they have a lucrative business now that I've been pumping some resources into it, and it's been, I guess, serving me well and whatnot. So, you know, you're a gang with them now, but other than that, like, Ron is, you know, a little incredulous about it. But he also has some new things that he wants to show you, too, in the hangar. A lot of things have changed since the Smugglers Run update. Things are a little bit better now, since a lot of the missions that entail you getting cargo have been expanded upon. You get to do stuff now like actually do missions on land, and that's like a whole can of worms, because these missions are slightly better alternatives to doing the air missions, because some of them involve you doing things that people might consider tedious and cumbersome. So now all of that kind of gets cleaned up. If I haven't also mentioned it before, you finally get to be that delivery man selling that beans, potatoes, tomatoes, and to your cronies that will eventually spread it over to the populace and also get you another beneficial slight boost to the profits that you'll be making. Hopping back in the whip, I also made myself to the new Vinewood Car Club, which is a strange addition in my opinion. For context, Rockstar had the weird, strange, unprecedented idea to remove a large swath of the cars that were available for purchase on the in-game dealerships and agencies and whatnot, and decided that in order to continue future-proofing the game or moving along with the times, to sell them occasionally as limited edition content here in this place. Now, most of these cars can sometimes only be bought using the GTA Plus account. And they're available in a variety amount of colors. I wouldn't say they're like super expensive, but if you're looking for a car that has a very particular color scheme or an exclusive car that's only available to purchase it, you would need a Grand Theft Auto Plus subscription. This is sort of like their way of trying to entice the people into buying such things, because even if you can't buy it normally, you can probably get it in that very specific color scheme by purchasing it using the subscription. And because they even have certain vehicles that are considered limited time and usage only, it's caused no amount of rage and strongly worded letters from the community. Ignoring most of that, I hopped back into the JGTC and I pulled up to Charlie's residence so I can begin doing the missions with quite the aplomb. Though upon starting, I was immediately hit with like another phone call telling me the same stuff that I heard earlier, so I decided to went on the Warstock Cash and Carry website and proceeded to make the appropriate adjustments. Admiring the new strike jet for a minute, I quickly became aware that some of the prices for the items in the game, specifically militarized vehicles and other types of vehicles that had several bits of usage online, have had their prices altered and changed. Specifically stuff like the Oppressor, which has been a bane for a lot of people that have been the target of trolling victims in the past, now has had its price increased to the point where it's almost infeasible for the majority of people that are playing the game to even afford one. Well, other than the people that have already made their money and bought them beforehand. All of it in the name of providing a healthy balance adjustment to mellow out all the people that are complaining in the past of this game pretty much turning into a war zone of sorts. But that's besides the point. I went back to the menu, I looked at the operations terminal that had been waiting for me to get the okay to have repairs and maintenance done to it, so I quickly bought one. I looked at it, that $1.4 million price tag staring me in the face, immediately shot it down with the money that I was making. So I get a call from Charlie back and he's like, "Hey, yo, thanks, homie. Alright, check that ish out and let us start moving in general." So after that, I close the call, immediately call my Avenger, and start heading towards the ship. After parking outside a suitable distance, I head to the back of the ship, get access. On board, I see the terminal is installed, and after saying hello to the technician that's on board, several times at this point, oh, he's everywhere, I put my hand on the terminal and hear Charlie's voice once again telling me about the future of what we were going to be doing. Now, Merryweather is planning some more operations that we gotta do something about. Hence the name of Project Overthrow. He puts me on the line with Lieutenant Colonel Purnell Moss. Well, sorry, former Lieutenant Colonel. Charlie and the Colonel, including your character and their associates, are aware that there is a very distinct gap where the government of Los Santos would occasionally do dirty work against other countries and other types of foreign operations without necessarily getting the United States involved. And they would use paramilitary corporations under the guise of independent contractors in order to carry out such deeds. The two think that your character, along with their band of goons, could be a right fit in order to properly sate that hole that Merryweather's leaving open. By doing these missions, there is a slight chance that the government might be able to fund this independent organization and cut Merryweather out of the profits entirely. So your squad, or lack thereof if you're a bad enough dude, decide to head to the Davis Quartz Quarry in order to start your first of several missions involving subterfuge. The Colonel gives you a rundown pretty much telling you, hey, look, listen, there's a bunch of minerals and other resources that they're excavating down there that we would like for you to pick up. But in order for you to do that, you gotta get past a lot of their surface-to-air missiles, their potential missile batteries, and their overwhelming shows of force involving helicopters and other probable soldiers that are more than willing to put a hole or two in you. You gotta find a way to get down there, and in order to do that, your best bet would be by approaching through the Avenger. Now, the Avenger comes with a wealth of improvements and other things that improve the quality of life features using the vehicle. Because on top of being able to pretty much rain death from the top of that helicarrier, you now have access to a bevy of features up to and including increased thruster strength so that you can move from one area quickly to another, extra force that allows you to withstand powerful hits from missiles and other types, and a snazzy new paint job in order to look good while doing all of it. It's gonna take skill, guts, moxie, and a whole lot of tight maneuvering around open and closed spaces in order to win this one. So I head to the quarry and realize that, hey, I don't have any immediate missiles, so I'm just gonna start doing a bombing run. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. I might as well just go down there. It doesn't seem to be doing much. Shit. Why the fudge did I even bother? Okay, wait, hold up. The thing I hate about getting settled into the position of doing the bombing is that you gotta be directly, well, semi-directly under them, and then I'm trying to avoid all those freaking surface-to-air missiles. That shit is no joke. Boy, that might be something. So I'm taking an approach with a different one here. Switching to the VTOL mode. Might help a bit with that bombing run if I can't do it immediately the other way that I expected. And just quickly rush into it. Of course, I gotta make a measured response to dropping them bombs. Oh, my frame rate. Well, the frame rate shouldn't be bad, but ooh, this is pretty loud, not gonna lie, bro. Dropping all these bombs. Okay, doing some damage. Got the bombas on deck. I like the bombas. Ooh, okay. Yes. Let's keep going. Smashing for real. These trailers are pretty annoying. I can't hear you over the sound of me blowing things up indiscriminately, but yes, please do give me more advice. Man, how hard is it to bomb an entire carrier? There should be a mode dedicated to viewing things from the top down so I can drop these a bit easier. It's these I'm just eyeballing it right here, but I don't seem to be having too much luck with it. Expecting it to be a much bigger blast radius. And again, when you do drop nukes on people, they probably don't know how to expect it. It's passable. Man, it's like they keep coming. Whoop. That was close.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Okay, I'd say that's enough smoke. Now, let's bust open that container and grab whatever's in there. Keep one eye on your six.
Great idea. Can I bomb this plane? Come on, we'll try that. Fuck. That's not a bad idea. I could just get down low enough. Right, they still have bombs and shit. I don't think I'd be good taking a direct hit with that. Well, I mean, the Avenger's gonna be fine, but not me per se. I'd rather take a laid-back approach and methodically make my way down. Okay, going out. Like a true mother trucker going in for the loot. Let's go, baby. Oh, shit. I hope I don't die horribly. Oh, shit. Whoa. God damn. Let's go. Gotta make my way down. Jeez. I can definitely see myself using one of them, like, health boosts and stuff. Yeah. If snacks aren't already in your repertoire, get them issues. These guys have some pretty powerful weaponry. Not something I want to get stuck in. That guy was gonna get really annoying, so I thought I'd get rid of him right now. Let me see. I know I saw some other people launching rockets at me. Nip this one in the butt right here. Oh, shit. Ooh! Close one.
I can't see him.
You better not. You what, mate? Oh, shit. They're right there. Okay. I need to get closer. There we are. I may take you down and viciously rend you asunder, but I will never forget the valor that you displayed fighting me. Now eat lead. There we are. Okay, where is this ish? One of y'all is not like the other. Find cover. Yeah. And I take it back like win back. Alright, let me check this out. There we go. What's in this corner? Show me. Okay. Whoa!
So our intel says the raw material's ready to roll. Should be on the back of an off-road transport inside the container.
I guess this is one of those new trucks too. This fantasy Ford buggy is something else, let me tell you. Recovers from falls like a champ. Good thing this is mostly bulletproof. Probably. I'm surprised I haven't shot out my tires yet. But then again, I probably shouldn't jinx it. Nope, I'm keeping my ass on the road. We are going home today with this baby. This is mine. I earned it. It's mine. It's mean.
How you doing out there? Feel good taking on these clowns?
Yep.
Trust me, this is just a start. Merryweather's everywhere right now. Seizing illegal imports, scooping up defense industry contracts, you name it. Plus, whatever the hell they were cooking up here, we're gonna be busy.
Time to eat up those snackies. Not trying to get caught lacking here, no sir. Avoiding the drama and eating all them P's and Q's and ego chasers and all that other ish. You know, now that I'm that hungry, I should probably go get me one of those other P's and Q's in real life. Kinda hankering for a snack. Speaking of snacks, it's only like this'll be a piece of cake if I make it here on time. All these social messages seem to take up a good chunk of the screen. I wonder if there was a way to remove that. I gotta finagle with the settings here and there.
They're giving up.
Ooh.
They probably got enough to deal with back at the quarry, thanks to you. Let's bring it on. RTB, y'all.
That's over with. Jeez, I just want to park this thing already. This open air is getting to me, and I could have sworn I lost my AirPods. They have that find that function. Come on. Get in here. Oh, hold on. Right in a little nook and cranny. Come on, I'm like right there. Rockstar, you gotta
Alright,
fix
let's
this.
see what these assholes have got for us. LSA just set up shop, people.
Swear to God, bro, if this is like another AI thing, I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay, nip one. Nip that bad boy in the bud. It goes, I guess. I mean, if those are the type of missions that are par for the course, I better stock up on more snacks. Now, lately, a lot of these have been delving into the fact that, like, you gotta have more health than the average person to deal with this. And yet, for some reason or other, Rockstar still won't have physics for letting me climb stuff like that. It's not like a waist high or something.
Well, look what we got here. Pure cobalt, baby. Looks like Merryweather found a domestic source of the good shit. If they process this, who knows what they're cooking up. That stuff's in batteries, phones, cars, hell, even energy weapons. We got some work to do. In the meantime, we can name our price for it. And hey, compared to the import market, bombing the fuck out of Merryweather for this shit makes it ethically sourced. Head back to your operations terminal whenever you're ready for round 2.
Well, if you're messing around with metals, you might as well get the Sailor Scouts on this. It about to be litty as hell. Okay, let's monopolize some more of this, whatchamacallit, these rocks. But first, I'm gonna rock out with one of these vehicles. Can I just get, like, my Avenger here? Well, first, I'm gonna move sessions, because it gets pretty chaotic playing with multiple people around there. Fuck that. We just want to get with story stuff. Feeling all the stories. And it's a very convenient way to just, like, spawn at your arcade. I kept it as the location. Just gonna head down real quick. I don't know why it just blinks out like that, but I'm gonna just go to the menu to take a seat, go outside, open up some things in the safe, get my regularly scheduled cash deposit. All the arcade games I be playing in the meantime. Gonna go around. Okay, just did a couple more errands behind the scenes, ready to start with the next mission. Not really caring about the difficulty at this point, because, like, honestly, we just gotta see what all the new content is all there about. You could be super tough if you want to, playing it on hard, but, it's whatever, though. Alright, let's get in line. About to go in. Here we are. Right into the thick of it. So what do they want these rocks for?
Alright, people, round 2. Now, it ain't exactly news that smuggling's big business in Los Santos. But here's what is new. Merryweather cozying up to law enforcement to crack down on illegal imports. Every shipment they confiscate, they keep half for themselves and sell it on. So they just shot down a few planes over the water. I say we get there first. Pick them clean. So we got new cameras hooked up to the Avenger turrets, and the tech is next level. These smuggler planes always carry a bunch of decoy cargo in case they're stopped, but we're only after the good stuff. This tech should mark the right cargo through metal, water, whatever.
Yeah, these cameras probably exist IRL. Who knows what type of sonar stuff they could find.
I think Merryweather's catching wind of what we're up to out here. So find the cargo and keep your eyes open. If you run into anybody, you better believe they're armed.
It's like clockwork.
The camera should help you track down the cargo.
Okay, let me just maneuver getting there low enough. The hassle with some of these VTOL planes. I think I'm doing it the right way, though. Let me see. Oh, there's an automatic fuck, never mind. Okay, we got company. Should probably do something about that, but I don't exactly have skills that can take them down at the moment. Unless I get it into the position to fly itself.
Yo, you got Merryweather units incoming.
I am very aware. Oh, man. Okay, so I got it. Hold on, I'm getting to that section. Auto. Gotta be one of these joints. There we are. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to go outside. I was gonna go into the cabin. Fudge, whatever. Alright. We'll make do. Probably tell it to fly itself back. I'll take this shit down. Not today. Ooh. That was better than I expected.
Gotta stay ahead of Merryweather, you copy? Use the new cameras on the turrets so we can find this shit and get out of here.
Might be a little bit difficult to do that right now, but I can probably take out all these other ships that are causing me problems. There we are. Yeah, taking a more focused approach would be better. Gotta get close enough that they won't shoot me. Get the tip. Can I commandeer these boats? Will it be necessary? I mean, sure, I guess I could go down here. Come on.
You can't hide from me!
Fudge. I'm not dead. Okay, let me get down here into the scene of the crime. Made my way back on the ship because it might take a while if I tried to go down there and just cover that giant area. This is way more convenient. Good lordy. Yeah, that seems like most of it. I'll get another one. Gotta get these people out of my side, though. So satisfying. Okay, let's go get this ish. There we are. It's a little bit closer. Now that I can see everything, it makes a lot more sense that it would be here. Wonder how they were going to throw us off with the other stuff, though. It's not like you see a giant green arrow and you think, huh, this might be related to what I'm looking for. Okay, time to make like a banana peel and split from these people. Literally came up out the water. It'll be like Black Woman. There you go. Oh, you gonna get your boobobs too. It's not because this rebreather's helping me maintain my posture. Good form. Alright, let's go get that other cargo.
Shit. I was worried Merryweather might already have a salvage crew over at this next spot.
Well, time to put it on VTOL mode and start turreting people again. Gotta do it in time, though. I know the combination. It just takes a small while to do it. But I don't take that many rockets to the face beforehand. It's not a retreat, it's a strategic exit. Yeah, this shit is getting domed to the face. We gotta do something. Let me get in, assuming control. Alright, where they at? Let me at them. This is the bottom one. Okay, well, I guess I could see it from here. Sourced. I just read about that too. Okay. No, they're attacking me from here. I gotta switch to a different one. But all I really do need to do is just like hop out, technically. But get closer. I don't think they're gonna take my ship down like that. Okay, maybe with all that. Yeah, no. Gotta land as close as I can to this joint. Any nearby fixtures? This plant looks good. I wonder where the shed went. No, this is a different spot entirely. Fuck it. Oh boy. A lot of people here. Very good. Stick and move, stick and move. Need health. Oh my. Oh my. I'm like this close. Give me strength. Oh Lord. Let me not get shot brutally. Okay, let me go back. Oh my goodness. I need help! Oh! Mother fudge, this guy. Causing me problems and ish. There we are. How's them brakes? Oh, fudge. Another one behind me. I can move fast enough. Darn it. There. Ooh, boy. Someone's gonna get fired for that blunder. Okay, I got all of them joints now.
That's the last one. Let's initiate evac.
Okay.
Okay, return to the lockup. Let's roll the drop-off phase.
Getting the heck out of here in one piece. Let's go. Clear
For the
skies.
city, you're clear. They won't bring this mess around civilians.
Oh, they better not. That's going to be quite the PR problem. Getting close by now.
You're cleared to land at the marked location.
Hey, them's the spirits. Okay. We practice this. Just go gently down. The Avenger handling is kind of wonky. Might take a while to get used to. There we are. Decent landing, I guess. Whew. Even though it's a short distance away, it's quite the brisk jog. Might as well just take a car and drive there because I'm lazy like that. Alright. Nice.
Back on the black market, where it belongs.
Another step for capitalism. We got the rocks, we got the cargo, still trying to put it together how all these resource gathering that we're doing is gonna, I guess, pay off in the long run, but over time I guess it'll do something to maximize our profits, and I think that's what matters in this case. Let me just go get the Avenger available now. Okay, should be nearby.
Man,
Yo.
after that, Merryweather's gotta know Los Santos ain't such an easy market to regulate, right? Let's see what happens when word gets out about this. Gonna have a bunch more opportunities pop up now we're picking up speed. And I got something lined up that ought to be fun.
Okay then. Gee, I wonder what he's talking about. Maybe we should go to the Overthrow terminal in order to see.
Hello.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What's happening, pimp?
Bye.
Okay then.
10-4.
Wonder what kind of madness I'll get up to this time. Not parade. Not resting, but I do see there is a snazzy plane that I saw on the list before. I wonder what it's got. The Ace Combat vibes, they are intensifying. Time to check this vibe. Okay, game, you can start loading now. Quite the start. Oh.
Okay, we feeling good? Cause I got a present for you. Today, we're testing out some next level wings, baby. Get them fired up.
Yes, sir.
Allow me to introduce the Raiju. Now this shit right here is a state-of-the-art fighter jet. Our client wants a third-party test flight before they sign on the dotted line. And guess what? They came to us. You're the first pilot cleared to fly this thing in U.S. airspace. Perks of the job, right? Okay, listen up. First, we're gonna give this thing stealth mode a little field test. If you can fly through Rabbit Canyon undetected, we pass. But, to make things interesting, Merryweather's got some serious air defense set up in there. Do not forget to activate the stealth mode, you copy? It will turn your ass into confetti. Alright, check this out. The Raiju has hover functionality. Should make takeoffs and landings smooth as shit.
This is gonna be the neutral defense weapon, you'll say. I can already see the vibes here. People are gonna be in shambles playing with this. But yeah, baby, a new jet. God, they gotta add more plane content like this. Not so goddamn expensive, I'd imagine, but yeah. Okay, so I gotta do this legitly. Alright. Okay, I guess I gotta get lower. My fault. Alright, let me double back. Engaging this hill. Hey, yo.
Okay, we got what we need to move on. Just keep that self-mode activated until you clear the canyon.
Yep.
Okay,
It takes up
let's see what we
speed.
got here. Track distance for loops and rolls, knife flights, inverted flying. Got it, no problem. Alright, so looks like we gotta do a certain amount of these before we can move on to the AR training. They even got a little point system here too. Damn, shit is serious.
VR training? Yeah, we're doing VR training. Oh, man. Getting to do the barrel rolls and everything. Hey, yo. I would want to avoid going to that area. I want to get caught by cops. Need more points? Okay. Gonna keep this up. Gotta get that money's worth. Get a little bit more. On the ground. Wish there was a way to make more points faster, but oh well, it's doable. Alright.
Okay, that's it. Let's boot up the AR training.
AR time is good. Hey.
This AR training system is dope, man. Wish I had it back in the day. We got augmented reality targets that'll show up as soon as you turn the system on. Get as many as you can before the timer runs out. You copy?
Alright, time to fire on this joint. I'd probably want to prioritize getting the ones that have the most points. This seems okay.
By the way, the job you did back at the quarry is still paying out. Word is, since Merryweather can't even look after a simple mining operation, people are thinking twice about working with them. Our client for this job usually goes to Merryweather to test their shit, but this time, they hit up LSA instead. Just a couple more tests, and we can wrap this up and get paid.
Oh my god, the shade. It's getting dark for Merryweather. Oh, I guess I gotta keep up the action then. I hope I got enough.
I'm not gonna lie, you might even be better than me. Nice work. Let's close this out and get paid.
Must have got that new type sensibility or something. Alright, time to go home. Wait, what the fudge? Thought I heard a rumbling. But yes, all systems look clear. Interior looks pretty good.
Hey,
Wait, what the fuck?
there. We got bogeys closing in on your current position. Probable Merryweather air units. Guess they're pretty tight about us poaching this contract. Get ready to engage.
Wasn't expecting this, but alright. Gonna make quick work of these goons. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta get a good, decent beat on them. Oh, not on me. You're kidding, right? I wonder if this has chaff. Yep. As long as I aim when it goes red, it should be less of a problem. Going the same way would be even better. I think I'm going too fast for the guns. It might be better if I just like switch to like a gun mode or something. Damn. Okay. There we are. Okay, just get a little bit far and then go forward. Shouldn't get so close to them. Maybe switching to VTOL mode would help instead. Yeah, it can't be that bad. As long as I'm agile, it shouldn't be much of a problem. Wait, there's more? Oh, shit. It was really adamant on trying to take down this plane. I don't think that would look good for their other benefactors that are still supporting them. Oh boy. Because the terror continues. Pretty strange though. They're gonna go to war with an all-black fighter jet. That's usually a bad sign. Okay, unless you're like Scarface or something, you can't exactly take on a dark flight jet like this. Oh damn, he said it. Wanna be me? Okay, hopefully if I take out these people, this will end the mission. Probably. It's not likely. It's almost unfair the way I'm just like methodically taking them out. The eye in the sky, sticking and moving. Wait a minute, they brought their own Avenger? Oh shit. This might be a battle of attrition. My shit is just like barely causing a dent to them. Oh no. Well, this might be a doozy, just playing as one person. Mother truck that Avenger. God, that took a while. Wouldn't that be lovely? If it goes up, it can probably fly down too, just like that other... I think it was the Hydra, wasn't it? Yeah. One of them other planes. The prototype one with the EMP. You know, having a plane with an EMP would be pretty beneficial if they were to have that in GTA. I think it could take, like, air combat to another level. Have all those cars, like, stop working all of a sudden. There we are.
That's how we fly, baby.
If you could send that to me through direct deposit, that'd be great. Wonder how I got here. That AR trading must have left a number on me. Got confused. I was like, wait, hold on. Where am I? It's parked nearby. Oh, fantastic. Let me just take a small stroll after getting my bearings.
Didn't I say we're redefining the private military space? A deal like that takes us to the next level officially. We're a serious option for the same contracts Merryweather goes after. A bit of unfriendly competition never hurt anyone. You know, I think it's time for us to go on the offensive. Start following up on some leads from that job at the quarry. RTB when you're ready.
Okay, RTing that B right now.
Hey there.
Hey, like a headache, I'm back in the saddle.
Bye.
Time to cause another thorn in their side. That's a pretty menacing van they got there. Time to rock it out, solo doloing it. Yes, I am fine with taking on the odds. It's game time. I don't want to get to level 9,000 yet, but I'm barely getting there. Just little by little, eking things out.
Okay, team leader, let's
Okay, waiting for that explanation, but alright. Staying the course.
Okay, good news. We got Merryweather sweating bullets. Remember the cobalt from the quarry? They've been working on it out of this warehouse in Grapeseed. So what do you say we find out what they're using it for?
Okay.
As of today, they're relocating the whole operation back to their HQ. They're panicking. I say let's keep the pressure on and intercept whatever they're moving.
So by HQ, does that mean that they're farther away or a lot closer to me? Well, I know they have like groundwork somewhere, and because I can call on them occasionally using the cell phone and all of that, they're just a couple deployment teams away. It's kind of like an instantaneous type thing. So that's where they're at. They seem to use this airfield for a lot of stuff. Yeah, countless times at this point. I'm just gonna slowly descend like an angel sent from above to rend my foes asunder. I have become Lenneth. Okay, that could have been a little bit better, whatever. I'm her. Again? Yo, I'm literally rockstar. I guess they're very stringent when it comes to like where I land. Ooh. Okay. Alrighty. It's a short distance. Yeah, I guess we could hoof it here. Getting closer. It's under an alleyway ditch. Why not?
This place is stacked with these motherfuckers, so I'd go in quiet. But I ain't gonna tell you how to work.
Alright, gonna try to Metal Gear it if we can. Just gonna scope out the perimeter. Okay, that's a lot of cones. Try to go with the farthest one out. It's hard to do this though because a lot of them tend to be moving. Okay. Here we are. Alexa, play Elegy. Okay. Alright, if I go around the outside, it'll be like slicing the pie. I love this part. Surgical summer, baby. There we are. Ooh. Okay, not that many now. Okay, this might be a little bit tougher to do. They're both there. I'm gonna be here. I want to get the outermost one first. There. One more. Well, two, but like, yeah, that one's like really far out. Hey, that was great. Took most of them out. That guy's gonna be there for a while. Sneak in. What's behind this door?
Okay, now remember, they're relocating, so the tech should be all crated up. They probably got a transport ready. Just grab it all and go. They still have no idea what's going on.
I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all are just minding your business. Ooh, nice tech. Need a couple more of these. Precisely 2 more. And I enter my sneaky McSneakerton phase. Did I go behind the bars? Yeah, I should go behind the bars. Oh, let's go. Hey. No witnesses. Okay. It's open season. Where's that last one? Oh. But I don't need the car yet, probably. Yeah. That looks familiar. Okay. You ever just casually have a grenade launcher out? Okay, what could that last one be? Of course. There we go. Got all the cover. Got all the cargo cover. One of those two. Right, to the van. To arms. Let's get out of here. I don't want to be here any longer than I'm supposed to. Gene at it once again here. Listen, so I had some more audio issues with my video. So what had happened was this guy was yelling at me to go move the cargo back. And right on cue, Merryweather goons got the jump on me. They destroyed my Avenger, but Charlie wasn't having it. He said, yo, family, whatever you do, head to the other lockup that we have. It's a secret spot where the cargo would be properly secured. I had to contend with a drone that was chasing after me so I wouldn't die from my airstrike. I wasn't too miffed about losing the Avenger. I'm pretty sure that with insurance and everything else, they would probably much take care of it. As I ruminate over these potentially upsetting developments, Charlie comes up with an idea. He feels like Rooster would be able to put up a sizable resistance against the airstrike and has him stick close to me to avoid getting locked on by the missiles. I drive under the spear of influence and breathe a sigh of relief as once, twice, several times, the plane just ends up narrowly missing me with their attacks. I accidentally get an oopsie with some of the Merryweather troops that are parked in front of me, but I quickly make it back onto the highway and push the pedal to the metal. Charlie checks in with us once again to see if everything is running tip-top magoo, and we're aware that we have to reaffirm our desire to make sure that these people don't get us. Reed reaffirms us that everything's alright as we start getting closer to familiar territory. Being played like a fiddle yet again, Merryweather dejectedly calls off the pursuit and removes their units from their positions. As a pop-up reminds me, similar to a translator's note, that Merryweather wants to avoid having several bits of civilian casualties, we once again breathe another sigh of relief and think fondly about our victory. Reed once again giving us a pat on the back and letting him know that you're great, you're smart, you're awesome, and they appreciate us. Rooster leaves, I deliver the cargo, or, well, I would have if Rockstar doesn't fix their finicky placements of Coronas. Like, yo, if I'm in the general direction of the lockup, I don't have to, like, be super close to it. But, it's whatever, though. As I wait an ungodly long time for the loading screen to come back, I get kicked back into my menu, see some more things pop up for the social club and the challenge menu screen or so. I wander for a bit, get back on my terabyte as I await another call from Reed. It turns out that the cargo that we nabbed from that warehouse ended up belonging to a famous tech company based on a very similar company in real life that's dabbling into arms. Charlie reminds us about the Clifford scenario, and he tells us to shoot him a text every once in a while. After hanging up the phone, I place my hands on the podium once again and dabble into the next mission. Unconventional warfare, no, not that one, is a mission that starts out with you getting visited by Charlie. Seeing you dressed head to toe in your goofy little tactical getup, you mosey on over back to the Avenger and get ready in order to make one of those very famous jumps that seldom happen in a lot of these types of video games. He's going to be flying you into a facility that's going to be super dangerous for you to do so on your own. Presumably because, you know, a lot of these people that play these games tend to not exactly have the best piloting skills. So you start armoring yourself to the teeth with weapons, ammunition, assorted snacks that you can somehow presumably stuff into all your many wonderful pockets. And Charlie gives you a sit rep on the current situation. So, someone went missing, and we need to get them back. But it's not going to be easy, because apparently that place that we're going to be breaking into is heavily fortified by Merryweather. They're getting tired of our schadenfreude, and they committed themselves to making sure that they carry out at least one type of operation without any hitches. Unfortunately for them, we're flying over the government facility, and I quickly get my backpack ready to start doing the parachute jump. As soon as I get the okay, I ready myself, I pray once, pray twice, do the sign of the Holy Spirit, and jump out of the Avenger. Tumbling down faster like some people's hopes and dreams after the pandemic, I start making my way towards the server farm. Although taking a parachute a little bit early, I find myself drifting a certain ways into the facility, getting another quick brief from Charlie letting us know that apparently the person we're looking for is Avi Schwartzman. Seeing as how it would only be a matter of time before he gives up information that would eventually lead to our eventual investigation, we start making our way towards the server farm. I end up landing a little bit sloppier than I expected. You make your way towards a nearby ladder to descend, jotting down another record that you can complete, but not before climbing back up in order to shoot the man that's standing guard there on principle. You know, leaving no stone unturned and such. So I start making my way to the server entrance, and honestly, the enemy spawn locations are causing more of an issue for the game than your actual range of sight. Because map-wise, you would assume that you have to go around, and looking at it from the top down, it would look like it's just a short jog away. In actuality, you would have to run all the way around the perimeter of the building, potentially alert some more goons, and then use a keycard that's been assigned to you in order to open the door. You descend down the stairs and presumably get in contact with Avi again, who's just currently being pressed by Merryweather goons. After receiving the tip-off that they may not exactly be holding him alive for a lot longer, you quickly spurn into action, putting boots to the ground on very cold, empty, lifeless servers and corridors that go on and on for proverbial miles, while also taking down enemy forces that'll try to ambush you at every turn. After surviving the gamut of either special forces agents, enemy private military contractors assigned to guard him, and other types of assorted ne'er-do-wells that'll bother you, you get back in touch with Avi, who once again has a sparse new shirt in his repertoire, along with very fashionable, highly customizable Crocs intelligently placed into sport mode. You and Avi tear your way through more PMCs and get out of the government facility, taking refuge behind a dumpster. Avi reaffirms you, hey look, listen, we're doing this for a good cause, we gotta get the heck out of here. And Charlie reminds you, oh, I'm landing nearby, so if y'all could just easily mosey yourselves on over there, that'd be super great. Okay, thanks, bye. And you start shooting your way through more troops. In a repeat of another famous heist, commandeering an FBI van and easily taking Avi over to the Avenger. The two of you get out and quickly make your ways to the hold. In the carrier, once again safe and sound, Charlie and the others introduce themselves to Avi and also ask him heated questions, trying to figure out why exactly he got involved in this situation in the first place. It turns out that Avi confesses that he had information on Don Percival, the Merryweather co-founder, brokering deals between the United States government and Merryweather themselves. Because Merryweather tries to distance itself as a privately funded organization that has nothing to do with the United States government, it would create a conflict of interest if other paramilitary organizations were to catch wind of that. But before more meat and potatoes get added to this this cookout, Charlie gives us intel that ops are on the way to try to procure Avi. Hunkering down on one of the several turret you get a crash course on learning how to defend the Avenger from enemy fire by taking down enemy forces that are causing problems to y'all. Charlie reaffirming that everything's gonna be alright despite a stray missile causing the controls to malfunction. Charlie and the players start working their magical fingers to get everything moving, and you quickly start taking down a bunch of enemy helicopters that are swarming the Avenger. You make quick work of the Merryweather agents, and sooner or later the machine starts moving again. But not without having Rooster and Reed and Avi all panic and bicker, debating on how to properly get the thing off of its VTOL setting, potentially putting the rest of the crew in danger and causing more problems with the ship. A couple more quips are made, a mission is almost completely failed, but we were saved from the jaws of defeat by having the ship start moving. Using a bit of a more laid-back, progressive style of maintenance, the three decide on getting the best course of action in order to move the VTOL, and suddenly this thing starts taking off. Several members displacing their disbelief at your piloting ability and also being able to do all of that under pressure from heavy fire. Rooster seems rather incredulous at the way that Charlie seems to be metaphorically raw-dogging this pilot plane, but all of you make do and quickly start making your way towards the base, popping off and giving sighs of relief at the way you guys managed to sneak your way out of another one. You get dropped to a spot relatively close by to where you can get your Avenger called in, so you do such a thing, filled with the resolution in your heart to carry out the last mission and try to put Merryweather to rest finally. But not getting a phone call from Charlie first, letting you know, yo fam, this is the last thing, it's the last mission. We got these mother truckers on the ropes. It's time to go for the knockout punch and end this ish. Get back to base. So you do such a thing. You run as fast as your hands can reasonably hold the X button in order to do the last mission. Shock and awe. The type of campaign that people do when they want to just absolutely tear ish up and go goblin mode on the opposing forces. So once again, you take to the skies on the Avenger, dead set on having this last mission take this group out of metaphorical commission. Avi hands you a key card that he had kept on him when he was being interrogated by Merryweather, and you use that in order to head and gain access to their personal HQ that's off the port of Los Santos. Reed making an offhand quip about how the United States government no longer wants to continue working with Merryweather, pretty much being entitled with the arduous task of trying to sort out their mistake. Pretty much mirroring how a lot of times the United States uses plausible deniability when it comes to bad situations, that they get other private military companies to do stuff for them overseas. But that's besides the point. You start flying your way over to their main headquarters in order to procure and get all of the outsourced information that they ended up working with Merryweather to get. Pretty much taking all of their quote-unquote old work, if we were to be precise. The metaphorical gun measuring contest between the two parties eventually had to get settled in one way, shape, or another. And I guess we're becoming that group that now they're going to rely on. The United States feels like there's a certain way that your character and their ragtag group of fools manages to pace themselves in such a way that they're able to trust us with more of the heavy-handed corporation stuff. Obviously, with a reasonable team, of course you guys are going to be able to put anything that you guys can put your pedal to the metal for. Landing down on their assorted heliport, you quickly get out of your Avenger and start to scrapping. You get word from Reed that a lot of your stuff, or that the target essential merchandise, is already put in a machine. Is already hooked up to a storage container that you can easily bring to your location. Unfortunately, that location is marked with several spawned enemies that will constantly be annoying you with their sporadic pot shots and occasional glimpses of artificial brilliance. Ascending up several staircases, shooting some more goons, using Avi's keycard to get access into the control room. But hold up, wait a minute. Turns up that Alvy's keycard wasn't exactly being able to get used. There's a signal that's jamming it. So I gotta go around shooting some more signal jammers, head back to the control room when all the jammers are destroyed, reinsert Avi's keycard, and finally get access to the mechanism that keeps the transport locked. Entering the room, you take care of a guy that's huddled behind a crate of merchandise, enter the room itself, clear out another room full of people that are overseeing the developments that are happening outside, and remove the magnets that are keeping the mechanism from moving. Now that the cargo locks are unlocked, you then begin the Herculean task of moving the locks itself to the transport while also dodging enemy gunfire and increased troops. The jank hits an all-time high as now the enemy is going to be surefire crack shots trying to make sure that you get a one-way ticket to the wasted screen. Reed constantly reminds you that the coonery is at an all-time high here, and it's super important that you stock up and keep on constantly munching on snacks to keep your health up. When all seemed lost with a substantial amount of pushback, Charlie Reed appears once again to offer you support, clearing out some far-off enemies and giving you a little bit more breathing room to move the cargo quickly without being ambushed. Fighting past all that and the blatantly infinitely respawning group of forces trying to make your life anything short of a nightmare, you eventually get the go-ahead by CR to get the heck out of Dodge and bring the cargo to Fort Zancudo. Switching to VTOL fly mode, escaping once again to government-protected military airspace, and getting a good job, son, from CR. After switching the VTOL to heli mode, you land the plane, unload the special cargo, and get dapped up by the government to ensure their continued support and further interest in activities using your paramilitary group. All in all, it seems like Merryweather got served a pretty raw deal in this DLC. I'm not really much to complain about it because honestly I found like a lot of the enemy placements and high weaponry that they were using to like cause problems for your character pretty annoying. But for some people that really do like the story aspect of the game and the missions that this update comes with, it would be considered a sizable amount of time to invest yourself with if you're interested in some of the new features that the game has, such as the new fighter jets and other types of paramilitary gear that you can use. I'm not really one for like trying to dress my character up in a whole bunch of tactical try-hard outfits, so I guess all the other people that are into that sort of thing would definitely get a kick out of it. Some of the weaponry that involves the stuff happening in this update is pretty good too. I don't really see myself relying on it as often because I tend to use like the special carbine or anything that uses other stuff. But lastly, you get another text from CR telling you that things are happening with Merryweather, it being proverbially shaken up about all these failures that have been going on with them and the US government. There's a little bit of ludonarrative dissonance in the sense that you can still call Merryweather for help despite them also knowing that you were most likely the person that caused them a lot of pain and suffering at some point or another in the past. But yeah, things are kind of like I'm very eager to see what happens next in the story of GTA. We're getting ever so closer to the story of 6 and what's happening over there in Vice City. But I guess for now we're gonna have to settle back, maybe do a couple missions involving the Angels, and see what it means to really be the type of person that can make miracles happen with the help of a globally recognized seat of power. For now, we're gonna have to wait. If you like seeing all this other stuff, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me some things you liked about the video. More stuff happening in GTA pretty soon. I got some videos coming up talking about the new other features that are happening, dabbling into other stuff happening with Ron and Co, and also doing some more stuff happening with the Los Santos Angels. But for now, I'm returning to base.